Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Soccer on Street. You know, this is the Big Boys League, the week for the Big Boys League, the Champions League, as you all know. So we want to talk about Champions League, talk about the table, the formation, how they've changed the pattern of Champions League, and I'm excited actually because this particular pattern, anybody feel jabo, anybody feel collect, So we'll be talking about it, and talking about it with me is no other person than Luluwalugo. Talk about what do you think from your own perspective is Champions League night?
Yeah.
Who are you tipping? Looking at the table, what is your take?
Well, it's been quite interesting. This new Champions League format. You see the likes of Liverpool topping table. Barcelona, despite the fact that their form has not really been so consistent, they are still second. Arsenal too in top 3 going into this. Going into this.
Should we call
weekend.
it second half?
Maybe.
Second half.
Though it's just 2 games to go in this first league
game.
And the first league game. But surprising team, Brest, Lille, they're in the top 8. Aston Villa too, top 8. And even Inter Milan, that they're defending champion in the Italian Serie A, they are 6th. The likes of Villa ahead of Inter. All of them are on 13 points, but just goal difference separates them. However, the big boys, Real Madrid, you're finding them 20th. Manchester City, 22nd. Then, of course, PSG is in 25th. And interestingly, we are looking forward to a game whereby Manchester City and PSG will go head-to-head. Maybe we can call it El Clasico, because both of them, they have spent money.
Kashiko.
Yeah, because
speaking of cash,
for Man City, they've gotten Champions League. Thanks to Pep Guardiola. PSG, they've made just 1 Champions League final.
Yeah.
And the other times have been semi-finals. And the coach, they even brought in Luis Enrique. Why was he brought in? Because win Champions League.
Okay.
But now, the format is looking like double for Yai. He doesn't even know what's happening. And for me, I would say they have to win that game against Man City. It's a must-win game. We know that Man City sort of have come out of form, heading into that game. But it's still, their form, we can't still be so sure. But they also know that game against PSG
is important.
Because you know how tough this table is. You drop points, the other person behind, if he wins, he goes ahead of you.
Over.
And before you know it, and from 9th to 24 playoffs. From 25th down to 36, you're out. You're out, not even to Europa League. You're out of Europe.
Until next season.
So, that game, PSG Man City, they will have to go head-to-head. They will do everything possible. Maybe it's more of a draw. But if I'm looking at a team that might nick it out, maybe Man City, based on the fact that they have come out of that patch and they found a way to just know how to navigate game. Though, of course, it's a big game and we can't be too sure of what Manchester City can do. Of course, PSG have had a break. The French Ligue 1 has been on a break.
Yeah.
So they have come out and run of games they've had. But it's to look at it and go like, maybe because City have been playing games and when they had that bad form, that November, December form, very bad. Drew against Feyenoord, lost to Sporting Lisbon. Like Lisbon trashed them 4-1.
Correct.
So I think those experiences might help them. But then it's for PSG to really find their fitting back. For me, I think that game will end in a draw. I'm not, but if I'm going to stick my head out, maybe Man City. Maybe Man City.
Don't forget that PSG will be at home in that game.
Yes,
PSG
they will
be at home.
Yes, they will be at home. But let's not forget that PSG lost to Atletico Madrid at home. They played that game. I saw part of that game when that game was played. They played everything. Atletico just had 2 chances and won that game 2-0.
Took it.
So that's what this new format is telling everybody, that it's not about you playing so well. It's about ensuring that you get the right results. And that's the beauty of this format. I mean, even look at the game between Atlanta and Real Madrid. Madrid, it got to a point, Atlanta outplayed Real Madrid. But because Madrid had gone ahead and they were leading 3-1 before Of course, Lookman had a hand in getting them, making it 3-2. But sadly, Madrid had gotten all 3 points. And they held on to that 3 points because with the 2 games left now, interesting games to look forward to. Even Real Madrid too, they know that behind them, their teams will be coming for them. So they have to do everything possible
to keep it flying.
Exactly. I mean, you don't want the defending champions to be out. In as much, even if they go out, well, UEFA will tell you, well, you didn't understand the new pattern too. Yes, everything is for UEFA will look at it and go like they're very happy that whatever it is, it's been a good competition. But to be very honest, if we look at it, I think this competition has really made everybody realize that in as much as you're a big team, watch your back.
Yes. You are beatable.
You are beatable. I mean, this Champions League format, Lille beat Real Madrid.
Yeah.
You know, AC Milan went to Bernabeu and beat Real Madrid. You know, Madrid, there was a time they even had to be coming from goal behind to beat Stuttgart one time like that. You know, I'll not even talk about Man City. Very bad when Gan play with Sporting Lisbon. Lisbon beat them that one time. Ruben Amorim was still there, but no longer there. And when they played 3-3 against Feyenoord, I mean, that match, I followed that game to when it was 3-0. I was like, oh, I think Man City. I switched it back. I saw 3-2. I'm like, what is happening here? Before I knew it, 3-3, and Feyenoord got a point. You know, so it's to tell you that if even if you are leading the game, ensure that you see out that game, because
anything can
happen. And this small team, they will not look. See Leverkusen too. When they played Inter Milan had the best defense for a while. They beat Leverkusen beat them 1-0. And immediately Leverkusen got that win, made them come above Inter Milan. Do you understand? And that's the beauty of what this new format is. It's telling you that, see, if you're a champion, play your game.
Watch your back.
And watch your back.
I love the new format, to be honest. I really do love it. But there's one game that I feel that is very, very tricky.
Yeah.
It can go either way. And that is Atletico Madrid versus Bayern Leverkusen.
Yes, it can actually go either way.
You know, because it's going to be an interesting game.
Yes, because both of them, Atletico are coming back. You know, they have resumed back as league leaders in the La Liga, and of course, even going before they became league leader, that last game before was that win over Barcelona. Barcelona was leading them 1-0 and they came back to win that game 2-1. Of course, Atletico Madrid, even in the table, are not really, impressive. They are still trying to see how to ensure that they hold on to that playoff spot and if possible, even make it into top 8. So they want to do everything to ensure that at least, Ibad, we made playoffs. Do you get? So it's a game that can actually even go either way. And of course, Leverkusen also coming back from the winter break, all the players are getting together. That's another game, maybe a potential draw. But for me, I think Atletico Madrid might nick it out because they have the players that, Griezmann, Solot, yes, experience. Griezmann, Solot, Conor Gallagher, he has been impressive a bit, and even a good number of players, the way Atletico Madrid were able to spend in the summer, and of course, what this general transfer window might turn out for them, it looks like they really knew, they're prepared, they even got this boy on loan from Barcelona, Clement Lenglet. So I think they might be able to nick out something from that game against Leverkusen. But this Champions League, if you are not careful, if you think you will collect.
I just want us to chip in one thing. Let's talk about Liverpool form.
Yeah.
In this Champions League.
Oh yes, it's been impressive.
They've done 6/6.
Yes, it's been impressive.
Anybody that have come across them have collected.
Oh yes. So
do you think they can maintain that run?
I think they will. I think all they just need is 2 points from their next 2 games.
They are playing Lille actually.
Yeah, that Lille is surprising. That Lille, they beat Real Madrid, and when they beat Real Madrid, it gave them some confidence. And in the league, in their own league as well, they've given PSG a tough time too. So I would say Liverpool have to be careful because this is a team that they met a big team. There's no pressure on, small teams, when they meet a big team, there's no pressure on them. The pressure is on big team to perform and show that I am a big team. They will beat you. So I think Liverpool should come out of that game with a win.
Yeah,
I think
because
they should win that game.
is
And
at Anfield.
Anfield,
Yeah.
I think they should win that game. Except maybe something really goes terrible that day on the night, for for Liverpool. But I think they should be Lille. And if they win that game, they are qualified automatically to second round.
Yes. Yes. All right. Thank you. Here you have it, guys. If you enjoy what we are doing, just give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Let's also hear your comments on the comment section. Thank you.